Okay, so in this video, we're gonna learn how we can clean up all this messy JSON formatted text so that we can actually send the readable, more convenient text to the user. Here we click on plus and write edit fields. So here we have opened the settings of edit fields in which we want to selectively choose the JSON content to be passed onto the edit fields node, and then it will be shown further. So the thing that we have to deal with in this input JSON is the content. We would simply go on and drag this content field onto the text box and hit execute step. Now here we have a much more clean, much more readable formatted JSON text. Now to make it more informative, let's write it here. The response, model's response. Yeah. So now when we hit the execute step, we simply get the model's response as the text that's inputted in this node. So when we go here again in the chat box and type what is the capital of Spain, or rather, let's say the capital of China, we would get something like this. Model's response, the capital of China is Beijing. And this is way better than what we are getting before. ID, deep infra, this is just too much of a mess. So let's try something much more complex. Like my name is Andrew. I like potato and tomato make a joke on me. So yeah, it says something like, well, Andrew, I hear you're quite the fan of tubers and juicy red orbs. It's a tomato, tater, terrific combination. So yeah, in essence, it does give you a funny sounding text back at you. So yeah, boom, here you have a whole automation tool right in front of you that's working end to end. We are typing something in, the model is processing it, and then we're getting a response back. Congratulations, you made your first AI automation. And yes, and one last thing that I want to talk about edit fields node is that when you click on it, you can see two modes being applicable over here, in which we are using the manual mapping. By manual mapping, the mean that we just hold on a content over here and drag and drop on this configuration panel. But when we select JSON, we are actually given an option to hard code the JSON code into this box so that there is no dynamic variable available over here or anything else. It just gives you the option to paste already made JSON, and when we execute this, it gives us the same thing but visible in three formats, that is schema, table, and JSON. We can also try experimenting the dynamic variable option over here. Oops, I guess. Yes, instead of n8n tutorial video, let's input this variable in source, which when executed gives you the same response, which is an indication that it's working perfectly. whether it's in JSON or manual mapping, you'll be fine with both of them. But I just find manual mapping way easier than the JSON because it's just drag and drop. So yeah, in this video, learn how you can transform the old LLMs into something much more than that and make an effective AI automation. Thank you for that and see you in the next video.